Hello everyone, and this is episode 2 of Dream Daddy, which I am, yes, again excited for. I'm not ashamed to admit it at all. So, anyway, let's get right into it. Again, still enjoying the music. So, we left off after our night out on the town. Why did I say it like that? After our night out on the town with the, good-looking guy. Forget his name. I'm horrible with names. You'll learn that eventually after you watch a few of my videos. But, anyway, I wake up to a text from an unknown number. Rise and shine, early bird. Still want to work out? This is Craig, by the way. Holy crap, it's 6 a.m. Who does 6 a.m. anymore? Without realizing it, I drift back to sleep. Whoops! Must have winked out. Again. I'll check my phone again. Hey, bud, still wanna... You're swole on? I'm ready to tear up the track. Hit me up. God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out, but it is Craig. I do want to catch up. Jeez. Sure, let's go to the gym. Hey, man, I need a few minutes to wake up, but, let's meet in 20. After a few seconds, another text comes in. Sure thing. Meet me at the gym. I stretch and my bones creak. I've gotta stop falling asleep on the couch. I throw off my blanket, and, hey, wait, I don't remember falling asleep with a blanket. Man must have tucked me in after I fell asleep. Bless that child. I reluctantly brush my teeth and throw on the only clothes I own that are even kind of gym appropriate, and head out. The neighborhood is quiet and serene this early in the morning. Birds chirp and grass is still wet with dew. Surprisingly, the gym is pretty crowded and is a pretty crowded spot. Craig standing out front stretching, of course. He spots me and waves enthusiastically.
Oh.
Hey, bro. Good morning. Hey, good to see you, man. I'm definitely not as pumped as he is, but maybe I should have some coffee. Maybe I should have some coffee before I left. Should have had some coffee. Jeez, Jamie. You ready to kick some butt? Help! This is how I die. Aw, it'll be alright, dude. Why is he into it?
Hey!
We head into the gym. I'm immediately intimidated by all these people. Look like they could break me in half. All these people look like they're breaking me in half. And it seems like Craig is friends with all of them, obviously.
Oh.
He high-fives and finger guns all the old jocks in the room. They look like they could, and would, steal my lunch money to spend on protein shakes.
Oh.
Come on, bud, let's warm up. I just spit on my microphone. I'm so sorry, microphone. Let's warm up. You head over to the treadmills and start walking. Okay, I can walk. Walking is good. This is a decent place to be. Walking. So I know we're on treadmills. Yeah. And those over there are ellipticals.
Oh.
Very good. What is all this other stuff? Craig laughs.
Bro!
They might look a little scary, but I guarantee that all of them serve a specific purpose for building muscle mass. I watch as a dude in a muscle tee flexes a muscle that I didn't know existed on a machine I think I once used to process grain into flour. Okay. Just unpack that sentence for a second. Why is that guy doing that to himself? That's a good question, bro. What do you think he's doing? Training to crush people's skulls with his thighs. He's trying to make his thighs so strong that he could crush people's skulls with them.
Hey!
Yeah, that's pretty much the only reason I work out. I know. Craig is turning up the speed. I better do the same. How long have you been doing the buff thing? Couple years. And what do you do when you're not dadding or working or buffing?
Oh.
Oh, I coach my twin softball team. Okay, that is very, just like straight. Okay, it's very straight. I think that's one way to end that sentence. That still counts as both dadding and buffing.
Nice.
I keep busy. What do you do for fun? I check out my hot dad bod in every mirror that I walk by. I spend most of my time in front of the mirror admiring my Adonis's like figure that I've worked figure that I've worked up so hard to sculpt. Huh. By that I mean laying horizontal and watching bad television. We're jogging now. Oh god. We're jogging now. I look over at Craig, who hasn't even broken a sweat. How's he doing this so effortlessly? Effortlessly. Jeez. I'm dying. I can feel my life force draining through every orifice of my body. Pretty sure that's called sweat, but okay. Hey, remember when my fish died in college? No, I don't like this story. Oh god, is he really bumping up the speed again? I guess I better do it too. Oh, this is fast. This is very fast. And we were at that party, and you vowed to make me feel better. And tell me a creative... and you tell me a creative distraction, so... Of course, I do a sick cake stand and get everyone cheering. And then I try to steal a fish from the tank at the party with my bare hands, like an idiot.
Hey!
And then you drop the fish and it's flopping around, and you panic, so you run up to me doing a cake stand with a dying dirty fish in your hands that you scooped up off the ground, and you're yelling at me that we have to leave.
Bro!
So we're running out of a frat party with a fish, trying to give it mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, and we're getting him home, and we get home, and we put him in a bowl of water, but the prognosis was grim, and the next day he's alive and well.
Hey!
They never did catch the great fish thieves of Grand Ridge U. And they never will. I shoot off the end of the treadmill and crash into the wall. Jesus, that hurts.
Bro!
Dude, bro, are you okay? Greg offers me a hand and looks over me for injuries. I'm fantastic. I managed to stand up and rub my back. It doesn't hurt now, but I'm sure it will later.
Oh.
You don't have to push yourself like that. Always know your limits. That is so sweet. Well, I think I might call our gym adventure here. You sure? Yeah. Alright, well, here, I bought you this. Greg hands me a shaker bottle full of green, thick liquid that I stare at with what must be apparent distaste.
Oh.
It's a protein shake, bruh. Oh, thank you. He wants me to drink it. Oh boy, here it goes. I take a small sip. It's actually delicious. Wow, this is really good.
Hey!
And good for you. It's my special recipe. I'm pretty proud of it.
Hey!
Let me know if you ever want to work out again. Maybe you can try running around the neighborhood and treadmills aren't your speed. No pun intended, bro. Good one. Well, I'm gonna go put some ice cream on us. I meant ice. Sorry, that was not even intentional. Everything. I'll see you around. I leave the gym feeling ashamed. Craig used to deliver pizza from the place across the street from our dorm, and now he's running circles around me. Literally. Man, I really gotta work on this dad bod. I get home and lie down on the couch. It hurts to move. Oh god, I am so old. Oh no, I must have fallen asleep. What time is it? Shoot, it's 3:55. Supposed to be at Amanda's school in 5 minutes. I frantically put on some clothes, apply a generous amount of deodorant, and run out the door. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully no one will notice. I check my watch, and I'm relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavily lined eyes. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. who? Mr. Vega? I don't know, have you tried the exit? Okay, wise guy, you gonna help me or not? Fine. Up those stairs and to the left, you can't miss them. I head up to the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple minutes of searching, I head back down the stairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where low-rent Gerard was standing and fully ready to give him a piece of my mind when suddenly he pops out of the classroom next to his locker. A head pops out of the classroom next to his locker.
Oh!
Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to? Fine, Mr. Vega. Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool. Fuck you up, bro. You must be Jamester. This period's over. Would you mind waiting in the back? Mr. Vega leads me in, and I take a seat in one of the comedically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. Alright, where were we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D.'s Stellinger's Catcher in the Rye?
Oh.
Yes, Colin. Colin? Yes, Colin! Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow and makes a fart noise. The whole class erupts with laughter. Alright, everybody. Very funny. Colin, please sit down.
Oh.
Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings. All of a sudden, all of the students immediately get up and make a break for the door.
Sweet Manchego!
Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 of your textbook. Nobody's listening. Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers? Both, you know. Budget cuts. Right. Thanks so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega.
Oh.
Please, call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda is a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. Oh god, here we go. What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares recently, though. She's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments. Has been doing rather poorly on tests. I normally chalk this up to seniorists, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. I just wanted to ask if everything's okay at home. We just moved. Well, we just moved recently, but it's on the other side of town, and Amanda was more excited about it than I was.
Oh.
See if you can talk to her about it. I think she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. If she keeps heading down this road...
I don't know
how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss... Or I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on any scholarship money that she clearly deserves. Well, I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo.
Hey!
Anytime. On my way out, I stopped for a moment and turned to Hugo. Hey, Hugo.
Ah!
Yes? They ever catch that rye?
Ah!
Yes! That's a freebie! I leave the class room and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this from me so well. She's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost her father. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home. Maybe I could talk to her about what's going on. I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our recent celebrity crushes. So you talked about Marty Baltley the whole time? Okay. It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab something for dinner? Sure thing. Let's go to the food mall food court. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure. By the mall. Jeez, can a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing. Singular. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone, and I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. That's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. That's okay, but also, sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective, because, you know, maybe the parents also have dealt with similar situations. Maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, Sweeter, Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Seniorists and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. It's fine. He's fine. We put up to the stoplight, and I'm Amanda. She's still texting. I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I heard MR is going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? Let's say, I don't think you get it. Okay. Who you texting? Noah? Who's Noah? My friend? Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah? What? No! Dad! Ugh! I can't believe you would... Dad. I mean, jeez. Why would you... Yeah, she definitely likes him. Ugh! Gross! Sorry, you just asking, you know, just... Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Okay. Jeez. This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns on the radio. I guess the conversation is over. To the mall, then. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. The Let's eat something disgusting for dinner.
Alright.
Hell yeah! Language, Missy. Heck yeah. Better. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. What are you in the mood for? Dipping bread in sugar bread? Dipped in sugar bread with cheese on it, or do you just want me to eject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I'll go with the second option, please. Just more direct. Nice and fun. We can just get out of here. I extend my hand to her. Would you do the honor of sharing some nachos? Nachos. She takes my hand with a grin.
Huh.
It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. We order a giant pile of chips and unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in.
What?
These are bad. These are really bad. But also strangely delicious. We have to eat through the pain. We enjoy a fluorescent, cheesy goodness together until we're out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? Which meme? All memes.
Dad.
Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all us youths has already done the joke to death.
Aww.
And what's worse than that is that movies and TV and video games will try to jump in on the meme train, but just based on how long it takes for them to make the meme, it will be long dead by the time the meme comes out. So it just dates it, and it isn't funny. Oh shit, what up?
Ugh.
Dad, please. Anyway, changing the subject. Where to now? Wanna go to the goth store? What? You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as an anti-establishment despite it being the exact representation of an establishment? I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets and it's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punks and hardcore movements of the 70s and 80s? Dude, you've got to be more specific. The one that you threw up in that one time? Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Amanda runs into the store with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back.
Yeah.
There it is. You can still see the outline, kinda. So, I'm so proud. Speech. Amanda. Speech. Alright, I'll do it if you stop chanting. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate a historic moment that will forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann Maxwell had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to the Dead, Goth, and Beyond to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over the display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our prized possessions. Thank you. Amanda is moved. She begins clapping, slowly at first, and then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head.
Yeah.
Oh hey, chain wallets. While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. Not bad for a dad to look at. Not much for a dad to look at in Dead, Goth, and Beyond. Check out the clearance bin for hot deals because I'm poor. There's a big cardboard box of marked down items. I'm pretty sure $4 purple eyeliner is a good deal, I think. I wonder if I would look good in purple eyeliner. Hell yes, I would. Look, this is very important to me. Over here, a stifled argument over the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment that is shown to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. I can see that. Don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here. That kind of scared me a little bit. Listen, I bought this online. The website said the blouse was Victorian-inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of an Edwardian dressage. Okay. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager. I see. Well, it would seem that I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they were Victorian-inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trots up to me with a t-shirt in hand. Oh boy, here it comes. Hey Dad, Tron 5000? Yes, I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy, thanks. At least it's only one this time. Amanda plops the t-shirt onto the counter and grins to the cashier. I love your hair. The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So what's that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard, I'm worried she'll pull something. They just fall out and roll across the freaking cashier table. That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. She hands Amanda her bag, and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way down to the store and head home to get some rest. Amanda and I sit on the couch trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Oh, cool. Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right? Oh, hell yes. They make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but they're also they're hunting ghosts. Okay. Also, the trucks are haunted. This episode is one I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother of truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no. The ghost done got out... the ghost done got out of the truck. Got control of the truck. I can't steer them. They're damn ice roads. Let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with them spirits. Flint, we're about to die. I almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like they're saying, you're going to die. That's because we are about to die. What? That's because we are about to die, This is art. The episode ends, and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone after the disastrous ice road accident. Afterward, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. Well, that I am jealous of. Bzz, bzz. Again, there's very angry bees bouncing around my head. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never, ever let me sleep 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast, and I spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So are you excited about the cookout today? If there's food, I'm excited. I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to parties. Yeah, those are bad. Which means there's more for me. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of full of food and hope nobody talks to me.
Huh.
Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We'll get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon.
Huh.
The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late.
Ah!
What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early, just because you said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people, and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through the sprinkler, and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on the table with the two other veggie plates. Huh. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Welcome, I'm so glad to see the two of you here. Yeah, we're gonna date him. We're gonna be a homewrecker. Get ready. Whatever Joseph's wife's name is, because I'm stealing your man. There's nothing you can do about it. And you brought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Hi. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins.
Whoa!
They stare creepily and say nothing. Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Where's Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. What is she doing here?
Oh.
Well, she will be here by herself after a while, after I steal her man. Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? You mean the one who hit on me at the bar? Yeah, we're using that as leverage. Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart. You put Krish to bed? She put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him.
Huh?
What? You have to...
Yeah.
Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Jamester, and his daughter, Amanda. I'll shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. Okay, kind of a bitch. Got that. Put that in my notebook. Nice to meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh god, this is awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor. But please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are excited to meet you. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick some deviled eggs, and Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. I don't want to have to make friends.
Aww.
Come on, Dad. Who are you gonna party with when I'm off to school? But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad. Ugh. They're gonna talk about the weather.
Ugh.
Go do it. Make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function that's bad parenting? This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Amanda shows me in the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around at the party and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Is that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Didn't I meet that guy at the bar? Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit at Dead Gotham Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's school teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second, all these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I better investigate. Right. Robert is the guy we wanted to talk to, right? Okay, I guess again, I'm horrible at names. I glance across the yard and notice Robert and Brian chatting over drinks. Oh, well. I mean, this isn't a total loss. Man, I don't think I can deal with being one up by Brian or whatever happened with Robert last night. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over. Shoot. I flash a smile and walk over to them. Hey, guys. Jamester, how the heck are ya? Settling into the neighborhood alright? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least?
Yeah.
That's great to hear. Been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50 in there. The game looks great in high def. Oh boy. Jamester, have you met Robert yet? Yeah, well, we've met. Robert regards me over his whiskey. His wiki. Good seeing you again.
Oh.
We were just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even caught her first fish.
Oh.
It's good to start taking your daughter out like that. I bet she loved it. And it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Brian raises an eyebrow at me. Being inside making art. She won the local competition for that art. Yep. Did I put it on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second.
Oh.
Anyway, I haven't gone camping in years, not since the last time. Same here. Well, things change once you have a kid. Wait, what happened the last time?
Oh.
Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Well, old Johnny Boy and me were out in the backcountry. Johnny Boy is a strong kid, met him in my army days. Comes from Kansas. They built him tougher out there. Anyway, things go south quickly. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle. When the rope bridge snaps. Okay. This is an Indiana Jones movie. You can see the bone popping through his skin. Johnny Boy is screaming now, crying for his mama, losing blood, and we're 2 days out from the next living soul. And here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. I'm able to dress the wound, and finally I got a fireman carry a 6-foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever seen. I won't lie to you. There were moments during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy. But you build a bond with your brothers in arms. And that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. I guess that's camping for you. I don't think I ever want to go camping. Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes a long sip of whiskey.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went inner tubing down a river and he lost a flip-flop. Miss that kid.
Hey.
Brian and I laugh nervously. Or am I kidding? Brian and I tense up again.
Hey.
I'm kidding.
Hey.
Phew. Amanda and Daisy barrel up to us, laughing. Daisy is holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel. We gotta get off this hunky truck. Oh no, the ghosts locked the doors. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But the trucks don't have an emergency escape buttons. Then hit the brake, I guess, and then we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts, but how will you ever survive this Arctic tundra, Daisy? You might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I'll have the materials required to properly cook you. You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing. Okay, Robert, that's a little extra. Robert! Wait a sec. Are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah? Amanda and I love that show.
Hey.
It's the best, especially the episode where Callum hides Flint's keys, and Flint relates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah, it's such quality reality television. I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I do enjoy that show, and That and war documentaries.
Yeah.
Alright, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs that were like a great meal. Lots of protein. Gotta keep us from starving out here in this harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food right over there. Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little. Amanda and Daisy get a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
but not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend.
Hey.
Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off what a cute couple of kids. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. Guess Amanda's just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy really doesn't get along with kids her age. It's nice that he's trying not to he's not trying to one up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really? Just like, she just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I wouldn't worry about that too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age too. She used to have a habit of crawling under the tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people too. Kids, right? Gotta love them. You're required by law. I hear that.
Hey!
Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little playdate for them. They do seem to get along pretty well, but the thought of continuously hearing about all Brian's accomplishments is rough. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Oh!
Do we have to? Well, I don't want to take too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. I think we want Joseph and Damon, right? I spot Joseph and Damon chatting from the dead Gotham Beyond in the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I'll look over them. Yep, these two. So I'm curious, can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter, it provides an aesthetic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly.
Okay.
It's definitely an interesting choice.
Oh!
Thank you, I'm very proud of my Adobe. James Joe is just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you... I don't believe I've had the pleasure. Or how do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I think I saw you in Dead Gotham Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright with red. I must apologize for my behavior that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and I thought to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Gotham Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was no such way for a gentleman to act. It's okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yes, my daughter and I just moved here in the other day. She's the one that I took to Dead Gotham Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second. I look over to Amanda who's hanging out with some of the other kids in the neighborhood.
What?
Hey Amanda, would you consider yourself goth? Amanda yells back. I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose one more describe myself as twee hipster with some normcore leanings. Bats are cool though. Ah, pity. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming.
Yeah.
Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth?
Oh.
That it would, my dear. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch at your service. Damon finished the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Amanda blushes, returns the gesture with a curtsy. What? He just carries around roses in case he meets new people? My, do you know how to treat a lady?
Whoa!
Hello, Amanda. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twins appear, and they're speaking in unison.
Hey!
Hey! Won't you come play with us? Come play with us. Forever. Guys, enough with the creepy twins shink. We've talked about this. Kristen and Christy slowly back away. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops in the conversation, wine in hand. I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of the wine. I think I might have taped over the VeggieTales VHS with The Shining, who knows? Okay, Mom of the Year. She takes another sip of wine. Where's Krish?
Give it a rest, buddy. Ugh.
Okay, Mary. Wasn't he with you? You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Mary tips her glass to me. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. Pretty sure that's not how the saying goes, but okay. It's my fourth. Okay. Okay, Mary.
Come on.
I have to squeeze four little... Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great. I'm sure he's fine. Mary? Okay, jeez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Dad, can we go now? Lucian, I introduced you to Jamester yet? Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows. Whatever, sir. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christian, may I have a veggie burger? Sir. Coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian? Yep. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some of the people in this Victorian era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as bloodlappers. Dad. That's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor. Whoa, is that a tattoo?
Hey!
Yep. I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. Wanna see mine?
What?
What? Lucian pulls back rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink. My bud gave it to me gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian! We'll talk about this later. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick.
Oh.
Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful, though. That number carries weight. Man, Joseph is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I figured youth pastors just popped out of the womb with a Bible. Wonder what he did before preaching. Burger time. Without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes and takes a deep breath and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing and as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice, and a crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique.
Oh.
You probably didn't know this, Jamester, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship.
Ah.
He's unbelievable.
Hey!
I've tried to get on his level, but I can't just catch up.
Oh.
Let us keep studying. He's rare. He has a rare quality about him.
Ugh.
Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist?
Hey!
I've never seen him make a mistake.
Oh.
Okay, we need to stop this. This is getting too cheesy. Please stop! All of the children at the party boo at the glorious display of puns in unison.
Yeah.
Alright guys, the food's ready. The food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying a perfectly cooked cheeseburgers.
Aye.
Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac. And we're all eligible. We're not all eligible, but, you know, I can choose between all of you.
Hey!
It's kind of nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. It totally helps you when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid.
Oh.
We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot.
Oh.
Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the kids. She decides to get into babysitting game. She really make a killing. Hey, why don't you add us all on Dad Book?
Oh.
Okay. This great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it. So if you ever need to reach out to anyone, it's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops. I'll figure you out. I hope you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Karaminsta and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Wow. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? I mean, I got a burger in me. Sweetie, if I can impart any sort of wisdom upon you right now, and not that this was a bad situation, but if you ever in an uncomfortable situation, always look for a silver lining. The silver linings get you through the other side. We ate rockin' burgers today, and that was good. Amen. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. Maybe you should hit them up on Dad Book. Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. Have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into cauliflower. Really? I like cauliflower. Any big plans for this evening? Actually, yeah, I'm going out with some friends. Oh. Is that okay? Of course, just keep me posted, and I'll be home before midnight. You got it. And be careful. I will. Make good choices. Of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not gonna do that whole thing where you sit silently before I come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No, I've never done that. And will never do that. Okay, do you have any plans tonight? My plans were kinda eating ice cream and watching TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna throw a party. A real rager. All the dads in the neighborhood are invited. I'll see if I can get a spot on the list, but honestly, it's looking tight, and you might just have to wait in line. I know the guy at the door. I'll get in no problem. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great. See you later. I watch Amanda drive off in the night. I really hope she has fun. I plop down on the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind The celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roast rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. I love to be able to cook like that, although I think it was actually... If I was actually any good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil, just like making baked elastic's all day instead of any food of real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman really caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was even about. It was a lot of yelling. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check with Amanda. I sent a text. Hey kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon, unless she's driving home. In which case, I hope she doesn't respond soon, because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I've earned it after a long day of socializing. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, see now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No. It's too soon for that. I'll just send a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. 2 episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hall are not only assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it with all of the yelling. So I keep pacing around the house, waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who's Emma P? I decide to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know if you're okay. I can't help but to think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God, it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally, she's back home. I'm so glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe.
Dad!
Yeah. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket.
Oh,
whoops. I guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk into her room. Amanda Ann. Whoa, we're really pulling out the middle name now. Amanda, you came home an hour past your curfew. You didn't respond to any of my texts. You freaked me out. I was about to call the cops.
Huh?
Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? I don't like your attitude. You can't talk to me like that. Are you serious? Stop treating me like a child. Then stop acting like one. I told you to check in with me, and you didn't. How am I supposed to trust you to make your own good choices when you move out if you can't even check in with me? I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You're really scaring me. Just please don't do that again. Alright, I'm going to bed now. Amanda closes the door to her room, and I head into mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, the one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. Are you gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brewed some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey. I'm going to leave this episode. That's all the time left I have for this episode, so catch me back here at the same place for episode 3 of Dream Daddy. Bye-bye, everybody.